Dear CF colleagues, I will be joining you next week at your internal workshop to discuss the concept of the CF as a learning organization. But before, I wanted to introduce myself briefly. My name is Bruno Laporte. I'm a French national and I live in Washington, D.C. in the US. Just to give you a little bit of background, I spent some time early in my career working in government in Africa. And then I spent some time working in the banking sector in my home country in France. After that, I joined the World Bank, where I spent most of my career at the World Bank. At the World Bank, I focused on policies, programs, projects, in particular in the area of human development. And that sort of led me to work on a number of countries in the world, including in Eastern and Central Europe. Back in the late 1990s, I was the practice manager for the education practice at the World Bank when we implemented the restructuring of the organization to a matrix management structure. But more importantly, we also started a new initiative which was trying to think of the bank as a knowledge bank. So my practice in education was actually one of the pilots for this effort, and later on I was asked whether I wanted to coordinate all the efforts of the bank in knowledge management. Later in my career, as the director of knowledge and learning at the World Bank Institute, I focused on these ideas of knowledge sharing and learning and leadership development to develop capacity of our clients in government. Some of that experience, as you can imagine, I've taken with me when I retired from the bank 7 years ago to create my own consultant practice. And over the last few years, I've advised a number of organizations on how they can become a knowledge and learning organization. I've also engaged in leadership development, in particular when change was difficult in terms of change in policies and directions and so forth. So I'm really looking forward to spending time with you next week. Obviously, bring whatever experience I can contribute. And equally importantly, looking forward to listening to you and to your current efforts and to learn about the CEF and its aspiration in terms of knowledge and learning organization. So I will see you next week. Thank you.